Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we do seem to have leaks for the upcoming champions for the month of is it May now? Yes, it's gonna be the month of May already. And well, one of them is exactly who we expected, and one of them is something that we did not expect. Again, if for some reason you have stumbled upon this video but you do not want leaks or spoilers or anything like that, well, then this is your last chance to turn back, because I am about to reveal the data mined champions by MCOC player on Twitter that, well, appear to be coming next month. Obviously, this is not officially confirmed by Kabam, but typically, as far as I know, MCOC player has always put up valid and solid leaks and information. Don't think he has been wrong as far as I'm aware. So I do personally believe that these will be the champions that are coming, and that's why I'm covering it. Either way, let's get to it. So champion number one for the month of May is going to be Adam Warlock. And we all kind of expected and suspected that Adam Warlock is going to be coming. For those of you who do not know, even though I do not have the greatest amount of knowledge of comics, but Adam Warlock is basically kind of like a perfect being, genetically engineered being. He has had quite a few comic appearances, and he is a quite powerful character. I think most notable storyline where people have heard about Adam Warlock the most is from the Infinity Gauntlet saga, where he does end up wielding the Infinity Gauntlet at one point or another. But in general, he is always portrayed as effectively a really powerful hero that has, well, much of his story connected with Infinity Gauntlet or the Infinity Stones, like Soul Gem, so on and so forth. And he's also slated to appear in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie. So that was, again, another big giveaway why we kind of expected Adam Warlock to come. And when talking about his powers, well, there's quite a lot of them. Obviously, he's also a teleporter, so that's why his speed here can be rooted up all the way up to 7. But in general, 3 in intelligence, 5 in strength, that is quite high, 6 in durability, and 6 in energy projection. Only 2 in fighting skills, the poor guy. So he has symbiotic bond with the Soul Gem. From his experience with the Soul Gem, the Infinity Gem has formed a willing symbiotic bond with Adam, giving him the ability to sense its whereabouts at will. Out of all the hosts the Soul Gem has bonded with, it has stated that Adam was the most powerful of all of his hosts, having retained his will under his control. Because of this bond, Adam can render himself immune and even counter the likes of Soul Gem being used by others. And then he has Avatar of Life, originally destined to become the Avatar of Life by the In-Betweener. Adam was designed as the Avatar of Life by the aforementioned entity in order to oppose the Avatar of Death. He has superhuman physiology and energy consumption, superhuman strength, superhuman speed, superhuman stamina, superhuman durability, agility, reflexes, flight, immortality, cellular regeneration, ultra senses, cosmic awareness and mystic sense, time freeze resistance, reality warp resistance, telepathy, telepathic defenses, clairvoyance, capable of seeing through time, energy manipulation, of course, matter manipulation, energy constructs, magic, through his naming of Warlock Adam. Among his energy manipulation capabilities include manipulating mystical energy of a variety of purposes, resurrection, time travel, soul anchoring, magical spells, mystic portals, quantum magic, soul manipulation, empathy, spellcasting, chronokinesis, illusions, cosmic power, pyrokinesis, astral. So there we go. He's got everything. He's like that one kind of like cheat code character that gets all the abilities. Also, mystical knowledge and occult expert, navigation skills, hacking. He can hack as well. Why not? Master tactician and strategist, master manipulator, multilingualism. Sure, martial arts. Warlock has gained a great deal of first-hand experience at hand-to-hand combat. There we go. Weaknesses, inner darkness. There you go. But yeah, he's quite an OP character, if you guys did not know that. And yeah, well, he's coming, so he's probably going to be cosmic. Could be mystic, but he's probably going to be cosmic, given the fact that his original is origin. He has, again, as discussed, mystic abilities, but again, I suspect he's probably going to be cosmic. Either or, in my opinion. And the second character now, the second champion joining that we did not see coming is Moondragon, Heather Douglas. And the main thing about her that most people will know is that, well, she's Drax's daughter, basically. And she has spent time with Guardians of the Galaxy. I believe at some point she was in Avengers. Her story is basically when Drax was killed originally. Because the original Drax storyline is that Drax the Destroyer is a human from Earth that was imbued with power to defeat or fight Thanos. He was originally much, much, much more powerful as well than he is currently in the comics and than he's in MCU. And basically, when Drax was killed originally and turned into the Drax the Destroyer, she survived and she was adopted by the Titans, which is obviously Thanos's kind of like origin, well, folk people. And she was trained in all sorts of martial arts and pretty much everything. And then that is the main way how she acquired her powers. And then on top of that, she exceeded the expectations, started meddling with the things that, perhaps shouldn't, and then ended up fighting a moon dragon. And, well, she thought she defeated the moon dragon, but part of that moon dragon remained in her brain, and that eventually gave her, like, god complex, and there was all sorts of trouble with her. But from what I can tell, objectively, she's like either an anti-hero or a hero with an attitude, more or less. I don't think she's a villain. I haven't read up all of the stuff about Moondragon, but the main thing is that she's very skilled martial artist, and also she's a very, very strong telepath using telekinetics and telepathy and psionics, and she's also considered to be a genius scientist, master martial artist. And at some points or another, she has that dragon form where she can assume the form of Moondragon and gains a massive power boost. In general, her stats 4 in intelligence, 3 in strength, 3 in speed, 3 in durability, 5 in energy projection, 4 in fighting skills. It is there are comics runs where she has defeated, like I believe, Captain America. She has defeated Mantis and other very strong martial artists. And yeah, she seems to have quite a lot of comic appearances as well. She has been in Guardians of the Galaxy, as I mentioned, Avengers, a bunch of other places. But probably most of you will kind of keep her in mind as the bald Drax's daughter. But yeah, here we go. So there's some artwork with the Moon Dragon. And she's a reoccurring character in Guardians of the Galaxy storylines quite often. And basically, yeah, she chooses to be bald as well, interestingly, because in some comics appearances, she has had like, short haircuts, but she basically shaves her head. She's not bald by any other reason. So there you go. And yeah, well, that's pretty much it. So she has the ability of telekinesis and telepathy. So she can control other people, do mental attacks, levitate, can fly. She has a dragon form, and she's a skilled fighter. And as far as I know, she probably should be a cosmic as well. But who knows what Kabam's going to do there. Nervous system control. Mental and physical disciplines gave her improved control over her autonomic body functions, including those of heartbeat, bleeding. Interesting. Either way, definitely did not see this coming. I don't think anybody predicted Moondragon. I think J-Axe predictions here were the High Evolutionary, but High Evolutionary probably would have to be a tech character, and I kind of see why we don't get another tech, because we already have had 3 so far this year. But there we go. So these are the leaks: Adam Warlock and Moondragon. So I know that a lot of people will be really hype about Adam Warlock coming to the game. Finally, it's about time. It's one of the big powerhouse names of Marvel, really. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for these two champions? And yeah, drop a comment, and I'll catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about